The topic for today is carbon and its compound. Carbon is an element found in group 4 of the periodic table. Carbon and its compounds. Allotropy is the ability of an element to exist in various forms in the same physical state. Carbon exists in two crystalline allotropes, diamond and graphite. Diamond is octahedral in shape. It is the hardest substance. It has a high melting point. It is dense. It is resistant to high temperature and chemical attack. It is a non-conductor of electricity since there are no free valence electrons. Uses. They are used in drills, for mining, and as abrasives to sharpen hard tools, and for cutting glass and metals since it is hard. They are also used for pivot instruments and as dies for drawing wires. It is used as jewelry because it has high refractive index and gives sparkling brilliance when cut and polished. Graphite properties. It is soft and flakes easily because of its layered crystalline structure. It is less dense than diamond. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity because of mobile electron in the crystal lattice. It is inert. Uses. It is used as lubricant because it is soft and it is non-sticky and non-volatile. It is used as bicycle chains and for bearings of some motor cars. It is used as electrodes because it conducts electricity. It is used in crucibles because it can withstand high temperature. It can also be used for making high-grade steels and alloys. It is used as lead in pencils. It is used as black pigment in paints. It is used as neutron moderator in atomic pipes. Carbon 4 oxide. Carbon 4 oxide can be prepared in the laboratory by the action of dilute acids on trioxocarbonates like marble chips, etc. Calcium trioxocarbonate 4 plus HCl to give calcium chloride plus water plus carbon 4 oxide. It can also be prepared by heating metallic trioxocarbonates. Copper trioxocarbonate 4 undergoes heat to give copper oxide plus carbon dioxide. Potassium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4 plus heat to give potassium trioxocarbonate 4 plus water plus carbon 4 oxide. It can be collected over water. Physical properties. Number 1. It is colorless gas with a sharp, refreshing taste. Number 2. It is about 1.5 times denser than air. Number 3. It is soluble in water. Number 4. Changes dark blue litmus paper pink. Number 5. It readily liquefies and solidifies at -78 degrees Celsius to form white solid called dry ice. Chemical properties. Number 1. It dissolves in water to form a weak acid. Carbon 4 oxide plus water to give trioxocarbonate 4 acid. Number 2. It reacts with alkalis. Carbon 4 plus sodium hydroxide to give sodium trioxocarbonate 4 plus water. In excess of CO2, Sodium triiosocarbonate 4 plus water plus CO2 will give sodium hydrogen triiosocarbonate 4. Alkaline is used to remove CO2 from mixture of gases. Number 3. Carbon 4 oxide plus magnesium to give magnesium oxide plus carbon. And number 4. With red hot coke, carbon 4 oxide plus carbon will give carbon 2 oxide. Test. Carbon 4 oxide turns lime water milky. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon 4 oxide will give calcium trioxocarbonate 4 plus water. It is the calcium trioxocarbonate 4 that turns milky because it's not soluble. With excess carbon 4 oxide, the milkiness disappears because calcium trioxocarbonate 4 plus water plus carbon 4 oxide to give calcium trioxocarbonate 4 hydrogen, which is soluble. If heated again, milkiness appears because the calcium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4 decomposes to give insoluble calcium trioxocarbonate 4, which is milky, plus water plus carbon 4 oxide. Uses. It is used in fire extinguishers since it extinguishes a burning fire. It does not support combustion. It is used in carbonated drinks because of its refreshing taste. It is used in the manufacture of sodium trioxocarbonate 4 by solvent process. It is also used in the manufacture of lead trioxocarbonate 4. It is used in the manufacture of urea and ammonium tetraoxosulfate 6, which are important fertilizers. Example. Number 1. The property of graphite that makes it a good lubricant. A. Low melting point. B. Low density. C. Electrical conductivity. And D. Softness. The correct answer is option D. Softness. This is because the property of graphite that makes it a good lubricant is because it is soft. If it is not soft, it will not be used as a lubricant. The rest, A, B, C, cannot be the answer. Number 2. All decompose by heat except A. Barium trioxocarbonate 4, B. Copper trioxocarbonate 4, C. Zinc trioxocarbonate 4, and D. Silver trioxocarbonate 4. The correct answer is option A. Barium trioxocarbonate 4. This is because sodium trioxocarbonate 4, potassium trioxocarbonate 4, and barium trioxocarbonate 4 are the only carbonates that are not decomposed by heat. The rest can be decomposed by heat. Number 3. The ability of an element to exist in two or more forms in the same physical state is called A. Isotopy, B. Allotropy, C. Hydrolysis, and D. Decomposition. The correct answer is option B. Allotropy, because allotropy is the ability of an element to exist in two or more forms in the same physical state. The rest does not show this definition.